Oh, Robert, that way lies indigestion.
Well, now what lies madness. Do you feel that pile of work I got waiting for me at headquarters?
I hope that means we'll be able to see each other later on.
That's what it means, darling.
I need at least an hour with you later on to talk about the car, okay?
You mean the one you showed me?
Yes, it's a steal. The dealer's going to give us a great price on it.
I'm not surprised. It's a British car.
What's wrong with a British car?
What isn't wrong with the British car? The thing will die 1,000 deaths, it'll live in our garage, and I'll spend the rest of my life supporting it.
Thousands of Englishmen would disagree with you, including my family. I was raised on those cars.
Yeah, well, that's because your family know how to communicate with them. They go...
Well, I don't know where to buy an Australian car. And please, stop with the insults for my family.
Consider the subject of your family closed.
Good. Robert,
Yes.
actually, there is one more thing that...
Who in the hell are you?
Now give me a big kiss and tell me all about your trip.
Oh, it was wonderful, wonderful. Just let me close the door for starters. There we are.
Just imagine. My cousin Algernon showing up on our doorstep.
Well, that's not hard to imagine. Your cousin Alistair paid us a visit just recently. How are you, Algernon?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Good, good. Then I hope that means that your visit isn't going to follow the imminent arrival of the police.
Robert, what a dreadful thing to say. Algernon is not Alistair. Algernon is Alistair's brother. It's my husband, Robert Scorpio.
Your brother's visit was cut short, I'm afraid.
Well, from what Alistair told me, you were a very kind host. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, don't be too sure of that. I did, after all, throw Alistair out.
Is that a fact? Oh, he didn't let on about it.
I'll fill you in on it later. Now tell me all about you.
Am I keeping you from something, Robert? You seem to be on your way out before.
Well, I was, but under the circumstances... What's going on with you, Algernon?
Plenty of time to catch you lovely people up.
Not necessarily. Why don't you let me be the judge of that for myself?
Robert.
I'm sorry for not beating around the bush, but if your visit's going to be anything like the one that Alistair paid us, then I'd sooner you left now, Algernon. I mean, while our relationships are cordial.
Well, if this is your definition of cordial...
It's very Australian, I'm sure. You will be happy to know, sir, that my visit will be a trouble-free one. My plan is to have a nice, long stay with my cousin Holly. There's no need to be nervous, I assure you.
Are you satisfied?
What are you up to?
What am I up to? Why are you being so rude to my cousin, who's simply here on a visit?
It's wonderful, wonderful to be here.
Yes, well, maybe so, but you look pretty dreadful. You must have been exhausted from your trip.
Well, I could use a bit of a lie down.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, right this way.
Well, I've got to get to work.
Yeah, well, go right ahead.
I'll be back later.
Well, you usually do come home for dinner.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Well, what about all that work you had planned for today?
Well, I intend to sort this out before it gets out of hand. I trust there'll be no trouble in my absence.
Why didn't I show you the guest room? It's right up the stairs here.
Don't unpack just yet, old chap.
Well, why not? Your old cronies and your newfound friends were very welcome here, I seem to remember. It was like musical beds. You were thrilled to have Donnelly and Felicia and Mariah as house guests.
They were invited. I'll be leaving now.
Cup of tea first?
Just show me the guest room and I shall unpack. Spot of breakfast, actually, would really hit the spot.
Okay.
So 3 eggs, please.
Oh, 3.